Hello and welcome to It's Tomorrow News, and this is Hina Talati. Flash flooding killed at least 7 people in Ethiopian capital Addis Ababa after a series of torrential rains, officials said. Images from the city on Wednesday showed firefighters wading through the brown water to inspect flooded houses. Houses and the cars were submerged by the waters after the downpour, which pelted several neighborhoods of Addis Ababa on Tuesday, causing chaos. Many parts of the Ethiopia receive heavy rainfall during the months between the June and September. Last month, Ethiopia completed the second phase of filling up the Grand Renaissance Dam, taking advantage of the heavy rain. Houses and cars were submerged by the waters following the downpour, which pelted several neighborhoods. Roads were also submerged and buildings were damaged. Rescue services said many had to flee their homes, and images showed people taking refuge on the roofs of the houses. Local media reports said that dozens of the people were injured and were taken to various hospitals in the city. Visiting affected areas, Addis Ababa mayor said that the efforts of the disaster prevention workers have saved thousands of the lives. More rain is expected, increasing the risk of more floods and landslides. For the past 50 years, flood-related disasters in Africa shows an increasing trend, and since 1981, floods accounts about 50% of the disaster recorded in sub-Saharan Africa. Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia and Africa, is habitat to 1/4 of the urban population and contributes about half of the national gross domestic product growth of the country. Despite the rapid economic growth and urbanization, flooding is the major development challenge facing the city. Urban flooding is more intensified by the dramatic changes in the impervious area in addition to heavy rainfall and extreme climate events. Addis Ababa is vulnerable to riverine as well as flash floods due to extreme climatic events, and upper catchment activities and vulnerability to flooding is more aggravated due to poor drainage system, rapid housing development along the river banks, and using inappropriate construction materials. Over 1 century of the rainfall analysis, particularly considering the rainy season that is from June to September, showed an increasing trend of rainfall approximately by 18 millimeters per decade from 1951 to 2002. Due to the rapid urbanization and population increase, low-income communities are forced to settle in flood-prone areas. Additionally, the poor drainage systems of the city also intensify the risk of flooding as well. The reduction in the green structures and the increase in the impervious area in the urban areas generates more surface runoff even from the regular storms, and the situations will be worse when the poor people settle in the areas which are vulnerable to the floodings. Recent studies confirm that there is a high probability of extreme rainfall occurrence in future due to climate change. In recent years, many urban areas in Ethiopia have experienced various levels of the flooding events as common tragedies. The flash and high-volume floods on streets disrupting transportation facilities are becoming critical problems demanding solutions. Addis Ababa city is currently one of the urban areas vulnerable to flooding as a result of rapid urban sprawl, poor or no implementation of urban flood management strategies, in addition to global common climate change impact. Furthermore, an increase in summer season precipitation is expected with the possible risk of flooding in urban areas. Existing drainage networks are fully or partially blocked by the solid waste. The areas are fully occupied by pavements and buildings, which are increasing the expansion of the urban built-up areas, decreased or no infiltration into the underground, thus causing flooding on the earth's surface wherever in every summer season. Natural depression storages, ponds and wetlands, which are functioning as a natural water storage facilities to delay and store flood events, are gradually filled or built up artificially for other purposes. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News Hena Talati. For more weather updates like this, and please subscribe our channel.